Hey everyone and welcome. Get ready for a countdown of the 15 most amazing moments in football history. We'll see brilliant goals, crazy calls by the referee and tons of drama. Get ready to laugh, maybe cry and remember some awesome football. So get comfy, grab your team's scarf and let's jump into the unforgettable world of football. Let's talk about Diego Maradona, one of the most iconic and controversial figures in the history of football. Born in Argentina, Maradona's talent was evident from a young age and he quickly rose to stardom. His skill, agility and vision on the field were unparalleled, making him a legend in the sport. This guy was magic with the ball. His dribbling skills were mesmerizing and he had an uncanny ability to navigate through defenders with ease. Fans around the world were captivated by his performances and he became a hero to many. But in 1986 it was his hand that everyone remembers. During the World Cup in Mexico, Maradona's actions in a crucial match would go down in history as one of the most infamous moments in sports. England versus Argentina, a super important World Cup game. Everyone was nervous. The tension was palpable as both teams fought for a place in the semi-finals. The rivalry between the two nations added an extra layer of intensity to the match. A high ball into the penalty box, Maradona jumps and uses his hand to hit the ball over the goalie and into the goal. The move was so quick that many didn't realize what had happened at first. It was a moment of sheer audacity and cunning. The English players were mad, the referee didn't see it, and the goal counted. The controversy erupted immediately, with the English team and fans feeling a deep sense of injustice. The referee's decision stood and the goal became a pivotal moment in the match. Maradona later said the goal was a little bit the head of Maradona and a little bit the hand of God. This statement only added to the legend and mystique of the event, cementing its place in football folklore. The hand of God goal remains one of the most talked about moments in World Cup history. Picture this, the 2006 World Cup final. Zinedine Zidane, a super famous player, playing his last game ever. France against Italy, everyone thought it would be a perfect ending to his career. But then Zidane and Marco Materazzi started arguing. Suddenly Zidane headbutts Materazzi in the chest, red card. Zidane, the team captain, the legend, had to leave the field, walking right past the World Cup trophy he really wanted to win. Think about Leicester City, a team that was always considered an underdog, a team that had never won the Premier League before. They were a club with a rich history but not much recent success. At the beginning of the 2015-2016 season, nobody thought they could win. They were just another team trying to survive in the top flight of English football. The experts, the fans and even the bookmakers had written them off. People were betting 5,000 to 1 that they wouldn't win the Premier League. Those odds were astronomical, almost laughable. It was the kind of bet you made for fun, not because you actually believed it could happen. The year before, they almost got kicked out of the league. They had narrowly escaped relegation, finishing just above the drop zone. It was a miracle they were still in the Premier League at all. Nobody thought they had a chance. The media, the pundits, and even their own supporters were skeptical. It seemed like another tough season was ahead. But with their coach, Claudio Ranieri, a man with a wealth of experience and a calm demeanor, they started to believe. Ranieri brought a new sense of confidence and strategy to the team, and lots of goals from Jamie Vardy. They kept winning. Vardy was unstoppable, breaking records and scoring in match after match. His energy and determination were infectious. Leicester City, the team nobody believed in, became champions of England. It was a fairy tale ending, a story that captured the hearts of football fans around the world. It was a win for dreamers, a moment that proved that in football anything is possible. The joy and emotion were palpable, as fans celebrated this unbelievable achievement and showed how surprising football can be. Leicester City's triumph was a reminder that the beautiful game is full of surprises and that sometimes the underdogs can rise to the top. Remember the 2012 Premier League? It was a season full of drama, excitement and unforgettable moments. The entire season had been building up to a thrilling climax and fans around the world were on the edge of their seats. It all came down to the very last day. The tension was palpable and the stakes couldn't have been higher. Every match, every goal, every second counted. Manchester City had to beat QPR to win their first league title in 44 years. The atmosphere was electric and the fans were hopeful yet anxious. The pressure was immense. They were losing 2-1 and time was almost up. The dream seemed to be slipping away and despair was setting in among the fans. It looked like another year of heartbreak. Then Edin Zico scored in the 92nd minute, and suddenly there was hope. The stadium erupted with renewed energy. Could they really do it? Was a miracle on the cards? Sergio Aguero got the ball, took a shot, and goal! The stadium went crazy. Fans were in disbelief, hugging strangers and celebrating wildly. It was a moment that would be etched in football history forever. Manchester City were champions in the most exciting way possible. The scenes of jubilation were unforgettable. It was a day that no football fan would ever forget, a true testament to the beautiful game. The 2014 World Cup semi-final. Brazil was playing at home against Germany. What happened next was a huge shock. Germany played really well and beat Brazil 7-1. Brazil, the country that loves football more than anyone, lost really badly in front of their own fans. Lionel Messi, often compared to Maradona, did something amazing in 2007. It reminded everyone of Maradona's magic. Playing for Barcelona, Messi got the ball in the middle of the field. He then ran past everyone, twisting and turning, and scored. It was just like something Maradona would do, a super skillful goal. It was pure genius, a goal we'll watch again and again. Eric Cantona was a great player, but he sometimes did crazy things. In 1995, playing for Manchester United, he did something shocking. He got a red card and was leaving the field when he jumped into the crowd and kicked a fan. Cantona was banned from playing for 8 months and had to pay a fine. It was a crazy moment that hurt his reputation, but it also made him even more famous. The 2005 Champions League final, Liverpool versus AC Milan. At half-time, Milan was winning 3-0. Everyone thought Liverpool was finished. But then Liverpool played amazingly well and scored 3 goals to tie the game. The game went to penalty kicks and Liverpool won their 5th European Cup. It was called the Miracle of Istanbul, and it showed that Liverpool never gives up. The 2010 World Cup final, Spain versus the Netherlands. It was a close game and nobody could score. Even in extra time, it was still tied. Then, in the 116th minute, Andres Iniesta scored. Spain were world champions for the first time. George Best was amazing with the ball. In 1968, playing for Manchester United, he scored one of the best goals ever. He dribbled past everyone, went around the goalie, and then just tapped the ball into the net. It was a perfect example of how good he was. Johan Cruyff changed how football is played. His special move, the Cruyff turn, tricked everyone. He would fake like he was going one way, then turn the other way with the ball, leaving the other player confused. It showed how skillful and smart he was. Players still use the Cruyff turn today. David Beckham was famous for his amazing kicks. In 1996, he saw the other team's goalie far from his goal and kicked the ball from the halfway line, right over the goalie's head and into the goal. It was an unbelievable goal. Gordon Banks is one of the best goalies ever. In the 1970 World Cup, he made an amazing save. Pelé, the best player in the world, headed the ball toward the goal, but Banks dove and somehow stopped it. It was a save nobody could believe. Marco van Basten was a fantastic striker. In the 1988 European Championship final, he scored an amazing goal. He kicked the ball in the air without letting it touch the ground, and it went right into the net. It was a beautiful and powerful goal that helped his team win. The 1962 World Cup had a very rough game between Chile and Italy. There was lots of fighting and bad tackles. It's remembered as a bad day for football. So those are 15 unforgettable football moments. We saw amazing plays and some crazy stuff too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more football videos. Tell us which moment you think is the most amazing. See you next time.